Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. What a surprise, eh? Well, it's been over, almost 2 years? A year and a half, basically? Wow. Since we thought it was the end, but it wasn't. And I'll explain at the end of this video, but basically here we are, the actual final chapter of Transformers Cyberverse, and here is my review of the first episode, the Immobilizers. So what is this? So basically, the war ends, and Optimus Prime and the remaining Decepticons are about to sign a peace treaty, so that way the war is over and whatnot. However, a time lock that would, thanks to the mercenaries, locks all of Cybertron, time locks everyone, puts them in a frozen static display, while at the beginning of the episode, of course, RC and Grimlock are at the planet Nexus, where they find a lot of things of Nexus Prime's belongings, and one of them being the Enigma of Combination. Haven't said that since Enigma of Combination since, well, the Prime Wars trilogy, and the design looks pretty similar. Anyway, so, yeah, when they get back to Cybertron, they see everyone's time locked, everything's frozen. RC is ambushed by the mercenaries. And the mercenaries consist of Sound Blaster, Bugbite, Nightbird, Dirge, and their leader, Trypticon. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? And we thought, anyway. So pretty much, they pretty much loot the place. They loot all the Cybertron, the mercenaries do. And of course, Bugbite, uses RC's weapon as his own. Sound Blaster, of course, has pretty much he finds Soundwave, of course. They untime lock him. Sound Blaster pretty much steals Laserbeak as revenge for what happened in the past all those years ago on Cybertron, being the most sound champion and whatnot. And essentially they trap Soundwave in a sound barrier, literally, so they can try and kill him. While this is going on, Grimlock encounters the rest of the Dinobots. Sludge, Snarl, Swoop, Slag, Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop. Or Slug, anyway. And it's kind of interesting. After, clearing up loose ends and whatnot, they first counter the mercenaries and they suck at it, so they go on their little ship, but the Enigma activates and they combine, like the Dinobots all combine into Volcanicus, and it's not like what it is in the Prime Wars trilogy. They don't haha and all that, but thing is, they suck at it. They do. Like they have trouble, they can't walk at first, and then they're unable to fly and all that. But then after Grimlock makes a training course, they're able to ace it, and that makes them prepare for their battle, which, thanks to Swoop, they make a specialized shield so they wouldn't get interfered with the time lock weapon that Sound Blaster, wields. However, Volcanicus, they find the mercenaries, just about to kill Soundwave, and they pretty much take them down one by one. And that's not until Trypticon gets out of that little weird ship that they come out of. And, my goodness. Basically, Trypticon, he tries to force the Dinobots to work for them, since he pretty much, says, sorry mercenaries, you're done. But, holy shit, Grimlock and the Dinobots, of course, refuse. They combine into Volcanicus, and they pretty much, they think that they've killed Trypticon, and they stab him in the back of the neck and whatnot. The mercenaries, meanwhile, during Trypticon's rampage, they're pretty much, thanks to Volcanicus's power-up, burns out the little temporary cell, but also Sound Blaster's, legs are also ripped off in the process. The mercenaries retreat and they fly away just as, you know, Volcanicus uses the Time Blaster to freeze Trypticon, in time lock. At the end of the episode, they get Wheeljack out of the time lock. They merge the time lock gun with one of Wheeljack's new devices. They unfreeze Cybertron. They sign the peace treaty, and at the end of it, the war's finally over, and it's good and whatnot. And that's the end of the episode. And oh my goodness, who is this? Okay, that was a weird interruption. Thank you, phone. Yeah, my phone can be a bit of a lull sometimes. Anyways, so pretty much, yeah, as I said, that was the end of the episode, and it was a very good episode. It was a really good, epic start to season 4. I think I don't know how many episodes it's going to do. They're probably going to... Anyway, but it was a good episode, and the whole thing was Sound Blaster, and it was kind of interesting. Because, of course, in the original continuity, Soundwave and Sound Blaster were the same person. But, anyway, it was something really to behold, and all in all, it was, wow, what could I say? And when I said at the beginning that Season 3, was the definitive end, it wasn't, because there were toys coming out at random, hinting at something, and I was like, this is odd. But now that we see this, I think this explains it all and what's going to take place going forward, in this final season. Of course, this is not going to be the end of the Mercenaries and Trypticon in my view, because, one, there's going to be a lot more, to come in this. And two, there's just going to be quite a bit of this and whatnot, and it's just going to be something, and wouldn't be surprised if we could get a few more Beast Wars homages and maybe even another Titan, or who knows, we might even get another Combiner, who knows. But yeah, so all in all, very good episode, highly recommend checking it out. Looks great, looks awesome, and a great start to this actual final season of Cyberverse. So anyways, guys, this is my video review of the Transformers Cyberverse Season 4, Episode 1, The Immobilizers. I will see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible with the next video. And yes, take care and see you. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.